Might as well start it. Oh, how's everybody doing today? This week? Man, I've been dealing with back pain. Dealing with some back pain. Just finally getting over some of this stuff. How you doing, Casper? I got your stuff right here just so we can get through this. You need to wash your gloves or something, man. I don't know why they stink so bad. Don't wear gear in the summer. When I go for a morning swim, then work. No time, no place to play dress up for a few. Yeah, well, I've seen people trip over. I've had people trip over stuff in their garage, and now they're not doing too well. Got some brain injuries. How's everybody doing? Write in the comments what you did this week, what you did today so far, what you do yesterday, whatever it is. What did I do? What did I do this weekend? I had a pretty easy weekend. Shoot, man, I just been going in and out working. My back's been kind of funky, like I said. And I was gonna go riding this week, but it's been raining too, so I'm good. I don't feel like washing everything. Been working on the new book. Been working on the new book. Still trying to figure out what I want to call it. Smart Rider Strategy Guide, Riding Smart. I think I'm gonna stick with Riding Smart. It's kind of what we do here on this channel, anyways. Riding Smart. Been working through a few things. I got some design. It's already written out. That's kind of the cool part. Thinking about adding some things, figuring out how many pages it should be. So far, it's getting close to like 80 pages. Oof. But that's because I'm gonna add pictures and whatnot. Everyone likes pictures. Everyone likes pictures. Baking soda, washing, bleaching. I contact Alpine Stars and they want nothing to do. Sick kid today. Oh, sick kids. It's that time of the year. It's definitely a time of the year. Everyone's getting back to school. Everyone had some sickness over the holidays, but their parents want them to get back to school because they're sick and tired of them. So now everyone's getting sick. Everyone's swapping boogers. Victoria, Canada. We're still riding almost daily up here. Oh, very nice. Hog Rider, BC. I'm going to drink my protein shake while we're kind of waiting here. I already know I got to go to the bathroom, but we'll see if I can make it through 2 hours. If not, well, you're going to have to wait. 300 miles this past week. And where'd you go, Better Body Arm Wrestling? Yeah, slush is no fun, Folix. I know I get a lot of questions about what kind of new bike or beginner bike I should get. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't have an opinion. I really don't. I used to have an opinion, and it was just based on like seat height, kind of like what I like. And I'm at the point now where I'm just like, just get out there and ride. Everyone's gonna. I mean, there's been times where I've gotten into detail, and I've expressed like, this is what I would do, this is what I would have, and then the advice kind of just because they already have the answer, they already know what they want, and so it's just ride safe, learn the friction zone, learn the throttle control, take it to a parking lot. You know, it's never gonna be the one bike that you truly want. Like I got an Indian FTR 1200S, and I love it. I've been waiting for years to have it, but even now, after it's been paid off and all that stuff, I'm like, I kind of want a DRZ 400. It's always gonna change. Always gonna change. How you doing, Tiffany? How you doing? Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. We got some more stuff coming up. Like I said, I got the book. Here, I'll show you some stuff. I've been working on some design. And just like working on some design stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna make it the same size as the drill booklet or something that's, like 8.5 by 11. I do like the landscape though. I like landscape. I'm not a fan of, I was testing out that and it's like, I'm not a fan of that. Portrait mode, whatever. I like landscape. So it's gonna be more like an art book too. So yeah, the more I get into it, the more I'm like, man, I really want to hire the artist again. I want him to start doing some sketches. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe that'll be version 2. Like, I already know what I want to have. The more I go, the bigger it's going to get, and that's what she said. So it's just, I think I'm going to just deal with what I got, and then version 2, and maybe I'll do a limited supply of like 250 for this first version, and then it's just going to keep going. It's just going to keep getting better. But I got to write, not write, I got to go filming. I got to go film. Got to go do that. Got to do that stuff. What was? Let me double check. Let's see if this camera is doing well. Yeah, why isn't it? Like this camera. There we go. Let's do that. Oh yeah, because I forgot. Because my head will. Okay, whatever. We'll just leave this here. We'll do this. We'll do that. Much better. Benelli's in USA. You mean like a shotgun? The art of riding, because it'll landscape and everyone can do it, but never not. Oh, the art of riding. I'll check it out. Yeah, it's hard to do because I want it to be instructional, but since what I typically do is visual, I mean, I can write. I've written a lot of stuff, but what I typically do is like videos, and videos are in a landscape format, and so I kind of wanted to keep the same aesthetic. The bike brand. Okay. No, I haven't seen much. Going from a 300 to 750 was a butt puckering moment. Yep. So today, guys, we have 2 videos once again, 2 crash videos. But we have one from a viewer. Name's Casper. Write in the comments if you're in here, Casper. Go ahead. Write in the comments. We're going to go over a crash at, it was a left turner in front of him. Hey, there he is. There's Casper. Oh, I get it. I understand. Thank you very much. We're going to go over one of his videos. I was thinking, maybe I should start doing some MTC Rider Academy reviews of their stuff. But we'll see. We'll see. Bianca, how you doing? Murphy Longshot, how you doing? Harry, good to see you in the chat. Exactly, Tiffany. 175 Enduro to 2013 HD Street Bob. That's a big jump. So far, Casper, all I saw in that thing was, obviously no gear. But I saw you kind of panicked with that right hand. You went first. I think you went for an accelerated swerve. And then I think you're going slow enough to where you could have applied the brakes instead. But who knows? Who knows? Just no gloves. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, I remember reading that. Your gloves stank. Man, a lot of fractures, huh? Oof. Okay, we're gonna get into this stuff, guys. How you doing, Sarah? Vincent, banana bread. Do you guys want pizza or donuts in the room? Let me know. How do I like the FTR? It was between XR and FTR. I chose the Beamer, but if I had a third bike, it's great. The new ones are great. The 22s and plus, I guess it's 24 now, right? Lower seat height, a little more sporty, narrower. The rake and trail and all that stuff, so a little more narrow. I have the 2019, which I think they call it like the I forget what they call it, but it's like almost a different model. Probably just trying to get rid of what they have left. I love it, but I think it's just like not Indian. It's just like any of these like premium brands. You're paying a little bit more for a name, but it's still high quality stuff. I don't know. Like I said, I would love to have a DRZ 400 just to mess around on. But it is what it is. I got a nice bike. I'm not upset. Not upset. All right, so we got donuts. We got donuts in the room. All right. We're getting some donuts. There's pizza in the clubhouse. Bianca, you go ahead and head in there. You're not a member though. Can we get a member to grab Bianca a slice of pizza? It's from last week, so it's still good, right? Can't wait to start the MSF course. My dad is thinking about getting a sport bike, and I can't wait to ride with him in the future. For now, I'm here absorbing as much info as I can. Hey, man. Welcome. Welcome. I got my protein shake. I got some electrolytes. I got some C4 energy. I worked out this morning, so I got some energy just from that. Lower back's feeling good. I got... Yeah. It's a good day. It's a good day. Antonio Lopez. Welcome, rookie. Welcome to the crew. Welcome. Guys, you know how we do this, though? We get 100 likes. Let's get 100 likes. We'll get started on it. The drill booklet, it's 20% off right now. And then these rescue the rescue packs. I don't know if I'm going to be making these anymore after they're all gone. And I think we have a little over 100 left that I can make. So once these are gone, they're gone. But they're 25% off, and you get a nice little Smart Rider patch while the supplies last. We just sold out of the vests though, so no more vests. The shop. It's only United States. The shop is in the chat, or not in the chat, in the description. Let me go ahead and I guess I could share it with you. Boom. 25% off. You get a rescue booklet with the pack. Yeah. Miguel, welcome. Nora, there's plenty out there. There's some Yamaha Champion Riding School that's a little more advanced. There's Total Control. They have the Advanced Riding Clinic. I have mine, but you can get a lot of the same information from here, but it's more structured. And I'm coming out with another one. The goal is to keep remaking these. So I have a system now. It's taken me over a year, almost 2 years, to create a system around it. Honestly, if you've already taken the MSF, just keep watching YouTube videos and search for the things that you want to do. But I understand having a little bit of a structure is really important. So that's what I'm coming up with. That's what I'm coming up with when it comes to, let me switch to live chat. That's cool. I can change that with the booklet. I mean, the Smart Rider drill booklet. Get some drills. This will help you practice your figure eights, U-turns, tight turns, make you a little bit of a rider, a little bit of a bonding moment with your bike. You're 6'3". Jeez. Honestly, if you've already taken the MSF, this is 20 bucks right now. Try that out. See if you can make it all the way through the advanced. It gets tough. But it's doable. Each one has a video example, so you see me doing it. Nice, Paul. Nice. Chris, passed your CDT this week. Brought your bike a little big but manageable. Yeah, made it happen. I passed my test on my Harley Nightster, the Harley Sportster, all black. How you doing, Brady? Let me go ahead and pin this. There you go. I think we can head to the classroom. We got 30 more likes. We'll head to the classroom. And grab your donuts. But yeah, I'll see you in there. Oh, that's why. That's why I had the camera angle a little different. Let me go ahead and switch. Nope, wrong way. There we go. Very good. Grab your donuts. How you doing, Diane? Grab your donuts. Sarah. Yeah. Whew, don't eat them all. Now it's starting to hit. I think I gotta go pee. So, we're going to lose some people here, but I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I am back. Hey, we didn't lose anybody. Remember, guys, 100 likes, 100 likos. Oh, I need to turn on the lights. 1 sec. I need to get. Come on, Rook. Get with it. Get with it. There we go. A little bit shiny on the bald head, but that's fine. All right. We got that going. We got this going. Bring up the Smart Rider principles. There we go. Orange stage. There we go. Bring up all the stages. There we are. Can we do some progressive braking? Yes, we can. Okay, okay. Ah, Murphy, how you doing? How you doing? All right. Turn that down. It is live, Lukey. So we're going to go ahead and hit the record button. Boom, boom. So right now what we're going to be doing is going over Casper. He's in the Chitty chat right now. He sent me this thing on Instagram. But yeah, we're going to watch his crash. And then I'm going to read kind of like what he said on here. So here we go. Okay, so we're riding a little red bike. There's the left turner. And there's the impact. I don't think we're going to watch the rest of that. I just want to watch the rest of the, or just watch the crash part. But, so I guess his gloves, the reason why he doesn't have any gloves, because they stank really bad. So no gloves. New ones were arriving the next day. One quick ride. So he was going from the doctor. He was in a car accident 2 months prior where he was rear-ended at a stoplight. Okay, so we're getting some nuance, some context. I need to trim my beard a little bit. It's a little crazy right now. They said the guy's speech, or he said the guy's speech was a little concerning, so I'm assuming he's kind of drunk, right in the chat, right there. But here's the main thing. 9 dislocated fractures, so I guess there's some fractures there. Required some surgeries, some external pins to treat, and he still can't curl his toes all the way. Oof. No es buenos. So he was unable to walk for 2 months, but 2 months to the day, he got back on the same bike, and the next day on his new R7. The R7 was delivered to him literally as he got home from surgery. Oof. Very nice, man. Very nice. He started riding because the girl at the time he was dating started riding, but they never rode together. Aw. All right, let's take a look at this. Let's Let's get the pen out. There we go, because we're going to do some stuff. So that sucks. Gloves were dirty. Gloves were dirty. There we go. We're coming up to here. So once again, we have, somebody in that left turn lane. It's a crappy situation, but it's what we got. It is an intersection, so we're going to be in orange stage, kind of prepped and ready, making sure. Now, if you don't know, the MTC awareness stages are right there. So orange stage, you're covering the brakes, you're looking for escape routes, you're kind of on high alert. Yellow stage is what you're typically in throughout the moment. You're zoned in, but orange stage, you saw something. Intersections are a big one. So we come up to here. It's a left turner. Starts to move. Didn't see us. Inattentional blindness, whatever it is. So what do? Right? Let's keep an eye out on that right hand. Okay, and we start making some decisions here. Now we can do some progressive braking. So that's going to be, applying the brakes and slowing down and stopping. We aren't going super fast. I can't tell. Let me sec. We're probably going 25. 25, that's pretty speedy in a parking lot, but not on the road. I mean, you do your test in a parking lot when you're like 40. Okay, so 25 to 40. I think that's what it looks like. But we're getting up to here. You can now either apply the brakes or swerve into your escape path. It looks like we're about to swerve. So we're going for the gap right now. We're going for the gap that is closing. I mean, it's the biggest one that we see, but we're going for that gap. Well, that's where they're going to. I'm hoping they would stop, but they didn't. We already know the outcome of this. So then, am I single or seen zone? I am single. We could choose to apply the brakes, the front brake. We talked about that at the MTC Rider Academy. But we are shooting out towards this just like they are. Okay, so when we talk about brown stage, it's not necessarily like, hey, yeah, it's funny because it's brown because you pooped your pants and whatnot, but it's really going to be something that's going to show you that, hey, what can we do to practice? Like we failed this, we panicked here. What is it that we do need to practice? And hopefully we can walk away from an incident. But this is why we're also doing this, so we can watch somebody go into brown stage. It's like, okay, what can we practice? And you're going to see with his right hand kind of the panic. So let's take a look. I'm going to go ahead. How do I make it? There we go. I could do that. So keep an eye on his right hand. So we're going to do 50% right now. You see the acceleration? So let's take a look at high speed. So there's the shut off of the throttle. So we're shutting off the throttle, hopefully reaching for that front brake, but then we accelerate. You see what I mean? So we shut off the throttle. We're in the middle of a swerve because we're thinking we got to brake. And then it's like, no, I'm not going to make it in time. So I got to accelerate. That's going to be something that, what are we doing, right? Are we swerving, accelerating, braking? We went through a lot of wasted movements, and that's not a big problem. It is for you because you couldn't walk for 2 months. But for us, we're going to learn from it. So what can we do in this situation? Well, we can stay straight up and apply the brakes. We could do some good progressive braking. They're already braking the line, right? But we chose to swerve. Okay. Well, if we're going to swerve, we got to get out of there. So we shouldn't be shutting off the throttle. We should shut off the throttle to apply brakes, but we're shutting off the throttle to swerve. No, we either accelerate or maintain. And that's when you start to realize. And that's when your bike jumped up. You see the bike jumping up? You see that jostle? Let's take a look at the jostle. It jumped you. So lots of wasted movements. It's going to kind of mess with your stuff. And how do you practice that? You practice in a parking lot. You practice your swerves. You practice your braking. I'm working on the new course right now, working on the book right now. That's going to really emphasize that, treating it like it's a workout. So we went right in front of them. So if we applied the brakes, let's take a look at how fast we actually are going. Get an idea of the speed. Not too bad. See how we're kind of going slow? Not too bad. Now, could we have applied progressive braking and allowed that car to go? Because remember, we're not trying to stop. We're just trying to get out of the harm's way. So if we applied progressive braking, allowed that car to go, we barely miss it, or we allowed that car to go or apply some progressive braking so our space cushion can basically, stay maintained so that when they do go, you can swerve left into the opening. These are all things that we're discussing so that we can learn from this. Now, obviously, that's not what happened. I'm speaking to you like, hey, this is what you could have done. It's like, well, yeah, this is what you could have done. But remember, this incident, thankfully you're recovering, but this incident's helping everyone else learn. Okay, we're putting ourselves in your shoes. What could we have done? And then hopefully we learn from that. So let's take a look at it one more time. Yeah. So for those of you that are watching this after the live stream, what is your take on it? What is your take on it? But hopefully you're doing better. 2 months, still can't walk, or you couldn't curl your toes, couldn't walk for 2 months. No good. No good. No good. All right. So he got a hold of me on Instagram. So if you want to, get a hold of me on Instagram, Instagram is DanDanTheFireman. So there you go. DanDanTheFireman. Oh, you're welcome, Casper. Hopefully that worked out for you. It was a longer little thing. We're just kind of chatting. Hopefully that works. All right, guys, we're going to be watching this. Let's go ahead and stop the recording. Start the recording. All right, everybody, we're going to be watching this. Biker got stuck between trees. That's an interesting title, but there it is. So let's go ahead and watch. Remember, we're trying to figure out what happened, how it happened. Books, 20% off.
Only his dash lights were not working.
25% off. Check it out, store.
The hand were working correctly, and the driver.
Looks like we're having some fun. This looks like a stunt bike. There's some missing fairings. Ooh, what the? That came out of nowhere. Let's take a look at it one more time. So look at the car.
Simply wasn't paying attention to the road.
I have a feeling that I have a feeling we don't have headlights. Look there's no illumination right in front. I don't think this car saw him at all. I don't think they thought there's no illumination. There's no lights. So there's no lights. If you can see your shadow in front because the light's behind you, you don't have any lights. That's not good. That's not good. Okay, so when we talk about being visible, being seen, we mentioned inattentional blindness because other vehicles can't see us because we're fully visible. Well, guess what? If we don't have lights capture people's attention. You're in the pitch black, and all of a sudden you see a light. You're going to look at it. The fact that you can look up into the sky and you can see the stars, those are the things that are visible outside of all the blackness. Well, that's because you see it. Your eyes pick up light. That's the only way you can see. So if you don't have any lights on your bike, you're not going to be seen. Get some lights. Just get the light that's supposed to be there. Movement captures people's attention, but if you can't be seen if there's no visible light going into that person's eyeballs. Okay, so get some lights. That person was going into the parking lot. That sucks. Guys, once again, if you become members during the live stream, people are going to see it during the video. So become a member. It's only $1, I think. Oh, a little bit of a low side. Low side, 15 frames per second. Moving in slow-mo. Look at the tire on that bike. Do we put some armor all on that thing? Jeez. A little bit of a low side. Pushed it down a little bit too hard. Thankfully, we have gear. We're able to walk away from it. All right, Jim Jam. Here we go. Nice little left turn. Getting on the don't low side that. Oh, his buddy did. Probably went too fast, right? Just JG, so too wet, too fast, too lean for the other guy, but this person going 30. That's a decent turn. His buddy, look, you see the shadow. Let's go back. Hey, all the deeds, how you doing? You can see the shadow. Let's get out of the way. You can see his shadow. Watch the shadow. So we're here, right? And then our buddy. This is when you talk on your Cardo Pack Talk bolds and edges. And you're able to tell them, hey, we're turning left, slow it down. Right? Links in the description for a discount. Tasmoto. I think I did all my sponsors and all the shop reads. All right, I'm going to try not to talk anymore about that. But once again, 25% off for the rescue packs. 20% off of this. Links in the description for some cardos. Those are the only ones I'm really talking about anymore. So here we go. Tasmoto. Oh. Ooh. He's scorpion that thing. Look at that. His spine. Oh, you can tear some ligaments. Ligaments and some tendons. I couldn't help myself at this point. What? I felt terrible pain in your right hip. Yep. Hip and thigh. Weighing over 100 kilograms was on top of him. Oh, he probably tore something. Fast forwarding about a minute later. Oh, he's scorpion. His leg. I've been having back pain lately. Stretching has been so helpful, but he tore something. Or I'd rather break a bone than tear a tendon or ligament. Of all the things I would not love. I take that back. I would not love it. Of all the things that I can break, tear, rip, and all that stuff, a muscle tear. Level 2 at max. Level 3 when it's completely separated, no. But level 2 max, that's going to heal. It's got blood flow. Your bones have blood flow. That's why they heal pretty well. But tendons and ligaments don't have blood flow. Prolotherapy, platelet-rich plasma injections saved me. I had a sternoclavicular tear from powerlifting. So it still pops out here and there, but it was boop. And so PRP, baby. Woo-wee. All right, here we go. So, tight turn, probably hit a bump, caused some problems. But you see how much of an issue right here? See how much of an issue we have just from a simple bump that can cause massive damage to us? I mean, gear's not going to save you here. This is where your skill set's going to save you. Yeah, his right leg. Hyperextended. Whew. All right. Not good. Let's move on. We got more videos to go. But he's guarding it. He's probably not even able to move that leg right now because of the pain and probably the structural stability of ripping that stuff. All right. Vicky Wigus. Vicky Wigus.
Noticed the rider and gave him no chance to react.
I like how MotoStars edited it with the music. So we're up and over. Let's go ahead and hit play. So we're up and over. full. Okay, so you're moving. Oh, no. Oh, you're in pain. So when we talk about mechanism of injury, when we see that, and we're landing either on our head or we're landing on our back. So why do we have gear, everybody? Just in case. Why do we have gear? We're trying to be smart riders here. But it's a left turner. This is a terrible situation. It's a left turner. Intersections. What stage should we be in, guys? Write it in the comments. What stage should we be in? What stage should we be in going into intersections? And what does that mean? What does it mean? So yeah, we're supposed to be in orange stage. I'll give it that. What do we do when we're supposed to be in orange stage? Covering those brakes, finding those escape routes. We're planning our ride. So this is the part where we're locating hazardous situations and assessing any relevant threats. Well, if we have a left turner
and gave him no
right in front of us, that's a relevant threat already. It's a relevant threat. We got to navigate out of this. If we're going too fast, it's not good. Sun in the eyes. Okay, there you go. Sun's at his back, so sun in the eyes of the driver. Okay. Sometimes we can't do anything about this. This isn't super duper common that there's people getting crashes in intersections. A lot of people have been riding for years and they maybe had a couple close calls. But this is definitely the car driver's fault. The problem is like we're never gonna know when this is gonna happen. If it will happen, to be honest. So as smart riders, we acquire and use personal protective equipment. So full gear just in case, especially to protect our spine and our head. I really want to protect my brain. I want to protect my nervous system of all things. If that makes sense. And your nervous system goes out throughout your body. The big one I want to protect is my central nervous system, which is the brain and the spine. And the peripherals, yeah, of course. I want to, protect my arms, legs, and everything else. But I want, responsibly rowdy. A little scrapage. There's the low side. Ooh. At this point, start the rescue. If we're with multiple buddies, send somebody down to get some service on their phone. Call 911. They can keep their helmet on. Talk on the cardos. Call 911. Have somebody around the corner. If you have multiple people, right? Have somebody around the corner to control traffic. Right now, we're kind of getting situated. We're kind of like freaking out a little bit. You see how we're jostling and moving? It's like our buddy just crashed. So remember to remain calm best you can. Do some box breathing. Start getting into the mindset. We're not riding anymore. We're here to rescue. This is what I got to do. He doesn't look good at all. Probably unconscious. So when we talk about on the backside, head injury symptoms, spinal cord injury symptoms, definite mechanism to cause that kind of injury. So this is an emergency, not just because of the type of injury, but we're also in an area where he's not going to get help right away. So that's the mindset I'm in. So it's like we gotta do something. We gotta do something.
Broken? Are you okay?
After he began to show movement, his extremities, he says, "Get me up." Decided to
move. I don't know if his leg.
Oh, that's a femur fracture. So when we're talking about mechanism, we're going to watch the thing. But that's a femur fracture. Femurs hold a lot of blood, and your femoral artery is right there. People, you can make really sharp objects with bone, and they still do. They've done it for millennia, for thousands and thousands of years. They've made weapons out of bone. So just a broken femur that has some splinters of the bone sticking out, easily slicing up muscle. Slicing up that femoral artery, and if it slices that femoral artery, you're done in a minute or two. So this is very delicate. Very delicate. At this point, my concern is, his leg's broken. My biggest concern is breathing and blood loss. So I'm getting my tourniquet out, and I'm getting prepped and ready to apply it as high as I can. That's broken really high. So this is tough, man. I wouldn't want to move him, to be honest.
It's broken. Get him off. Okay. I don't.
This specific scenario was very lucky all around. No major life-threatening injury on scene, and rescue didn't cause any additional injury. Lucky. That is a life-threatening injury. But I do believe leaving him in the tree would have been more dangerous for his immediate safety in this specific instance. I'm wondering why. Because your concern is breathing and blood. Body's going to take care of itself. Bleeding and blood, or bleeding and breathing. That's it. Brain seems to be doing fine. He's able to breathe, and he's got blood. That's it. Broke off into the tree. Okay, so we got him to here. He was able to move his leg.
He just slid out. I don't know what happened.
Oh, he's got a brain. He's got a concussion at least, which is a traumatic brain injury. So his right leg is broken supposedly, right? Oh no, that's from. Okay. He would not be able to do that if that was a broken femur. To be able to stand. So, you see how I wanted to pause this to really show you guys kind of like the mental attitude towards it. This is what you call a deformity. So in EMS, it's a DCAP BTLS. That's the acronym. A lot of you guys give me crap. It's like, why do we have the plan method or the MTC awareness stages, rescue, like all these weird acronyms? They're only 4 letters, guys. 4 letters. Just 4. You don't have to learn just DCAP BTLS, deformities, contusions, abrasions, punctures, tenderness, lacerations, and swelling. You don't have to remember that. You don't have to remember, and that's just for trauma injuries. Those are things that you're looking for. So you're looking for a deformity. Okay? I'm seeing this deformity. So that gives me that mindset something is wrong here. Okay? But thankfully, nothing was. Because honestly, if you're able to do this, you're not going to know that, right? You're not going to know that. If he's able to stand, and I get it, adrenaline's a crazy thing, but the problem is when you see not the problem. One of the things is when you see a deformity like this, that's a structural problem. That's a structural problem. So if he stood up, he wouldn't have the structure to maintain his weight. So the fact that he can maintain his weight means that it's not, I mean, it could be hairline, but it's not like split in half, a mid-femur fracture. So this is going to be, he could have a fracture, hairline, but the adrenaline can solve it. But if it's a big problem, we have a big problem. So, but what you did see, I want you guys to see this because we're going to learn from this. Tyrannosaurus Rex, how you doing? So we're gonna see this. So take a look at his head. Not like the structure. I guess how can I say it? Take a look at how he's acting, and how he's staring, how he looks like he's in pure concentration of how to do things. So when we talk about head injuries, right? Disorientation, nausea, vomiting, vision impairment, loss of balance, and/or persistent headache. Okay. The best way I can really put it out there, because remember, we're supposed to quickly assess the severity on the backside. These are the things that only he can really do is that kind of treatment. If you see somebody after a crash and they look like they're drunk or just straight up confused, like they woke up from a nap, like a deep sleep, and they're like, huh, what? Ever been in one of those sleeps where you wake up and you're like, oh my gosh, I missed the bus, and you're like 36 years old, and it's like you haven't been in school for 20 years? Like that kind of a sleep. If you see that and somebody drunk, like wobbly, that's a head injury after a crash. Let's go back to that. Head injury after a crash. Could they be diabetic? Could they have medical emergencies that caused the crash? And now they're kind of like, well, that's if you know your buddy's medical history, right? That's the only way you're going to know. But typically, after a crash like this, got a TBI. Take a look at him, like how he's interacting. Look at the stare.
How your leg?
The wobble, the stare and the wobble. As soon as you see that, you're like, hey, we're not going to stand up, because if you lose balance standing up and you hit your head again, falling down, we're having an issue. Let's just sit down, let your body still reboot, let your brain reboot a little bit more. Okay? He's still in the boot up process. All the programs are loading, right? You have too many of startup programs. You guys need to start shutting some of those things down, uninstalling, add remove program. But let him boot up. Let him boot up. So his blood pressure is stabilizing. He's getting oxygen to the brain. It's starting to, start saturating his brain. He's getting blood to the brain. His glucose is starting to start working with the mitochondria, adenosine triphosphate. His mitochondria are starting to work. Let it just boot back up. Okay? And here's the thing. He's going to want to get up. He's in that fight or flight. Watch the UFC. Watch some UFC knockout compilations and watch them try to get back and still try to fight. The body's going to want to do that. He's going to vocalize he wants to get up. This is where it's really important to talk to him calmly. You ever talk to your drunk buddy? You ever tell him, hey, bud, hey, no more beer. Hey, man, I'm going to drink this one. Hey, the bar's closing. Let's go outside real quick. You start leading. You start, talking with a smile. And you be their rock in this situation. All right, let's move on. Real quick, though, before we move on, I want to say, Responsibly Rowdy, thank you for posting this. Thank you for wearing full gear. Great lesson. Hope you're doing better, man. Hope you're doing better. Bald heads unite. All right. Joe Mama, here we go. That's the name. All right. Uh-oh. Slow-mo on a turn. What do you think is going to happen? Write it in the comments. What do you think is going to happen, everybody? Slow motion into a corner. Is it going to be a low side? Is it going to be a high side? Is a deer going to run out? Or is nothing going to happen and this is just going to be a wasted piece of footage? Write it in the comments. Music is gone. Okay. Starting to go wide. Starting to go wide. Oh, no. Technically, it's going to be a low side, right? Oh, nope. There's the high side. Technically, it was a high side. You're all wrong. Went a little too wide. Why do you think he went a little too wide in the corner, everybody? Why? We got some squiggles right there. It says 45 miles recommended. We have our buddy up front recording everything with a backside camera, right? Maybe our new buddy, or maybe our friend that just got the bike, is trying to keep up with us. This is why we talk on our Cardo Pack Talk Edges, which right now by the time this goes out, there's like a special going on for like duo packs. So you might want to check that out. All right. I know I said I would not talk more about it, but here it is. So it's going a little bit too wide, going fast in the corner. So it's too much speed. I say too much speed, but a lot of you guys are like, it's not a lot of speed. I go faster than that. Of course, too much speed for his skill level. So if your skill level goes higher, yeah, you can modulate your speed and go faster and still, stay within your risk. But his risk is really low his risk is really high. His skill is really low. So any speed that goes past the skill, it's too risky. It's too risky. This is why new riders crash a lot at speeds that are just, super easy for even more experienced riders. Daddy Waka, here we go. Oh, God, that made my back. Oh, I've been having back pain, but that made it jump. Oh, where's your... Oh, he did hit. You're not gonna... You do good progressive braking. Did he just hit that guy? He hit that guy. Surprised he didn't feel that on his foot.
Oh.
Maybe he's starting to feel it now. Oh, he's... Oh, adrenaline kicked up. Starting to feel it in his ankle and his... Yep. His foot. Starting to feel it. Starting to feel it. Adrenaline's kicking away. See, these are regular shoes. You're going to tear some toes off. Wait, those don't look like regular shoes. I saw a little black. I wonder if that... No, those are regular shoes. I was wondering, because some of these sneakers, these motorcycle sneakers, they have like reinforcement right there, the mid shank for you to put your foot, but that's not where you want to put your foot anyways. Yeah, these are regular shoes. Got lucky. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, they don't do motor. Yeah, those are Adidas. All right, so we're coming up to here. These are all the things that are going through your head. we have somebody pulling out in front of us. What do? We got to do something. We got to go in red stage. Remember, we're planning our ride. We assess that this is a relevant threat because, we're locating, right? And now we got to navigate. So what do? We apply progressive braking, emergency progressive braking. Do we swerve? What do we do? So we swerved, but we accelerated into the swerve. Sometimes you could just swerve and not accelerate, especially if you want to maintain, or not maintain, if you want to utilize the full amount of your space cushion. So let's say you're like sprinting through this and you have to make a really wide turn. Well, how about you don't sprint and just make the wide turn? So right here, sprint, speed up. I don't think it's the best option. You can still maintain your primary control of the throttle at the speed you're doing. Maybe even roll it off if you want to, but maintain. But the main thing here is get yourself out of that situation, get back into your lane. So right here, we swerved. Let's go and watch it one more time. So he hit his foot. There's the impact. So it was, he clipped, basically, ripped off the front brake, rear brake lever and the peg, and he hit his foot. So that's how close he was from like ripping his knee off. Maybe hitting a little bit of that front fender, which is going to cause him to flip. So very lucky. So very lucky. And maybe motorcycle boots could help because they do have a composite toe box. But at that speed, you're still going to have some major injuries to those toes. Maybe you're going to lose a pinky toe. But if you're just wearing Adidas shoes, you're probably going to lose no matter what on that one. So you have a chance with motorcycle boots. Not a big chance with regular shoes. Let's take a look at the next one. Let's get to 200 likes, everybody. Come on now. If you're just joining in, hit that like button. All right, crest of the hill on a corner. Good thing we're going slow. He's got it waving down. Oh, up and over. Panicked. Why? Oh, his leg. He's got the little stank leg going. I think he has a TBI. I think he's got a TBI. I think he's got a concussion going on. Yep.
Where's he at?
Yep. He's got a TBI.
Oh, he locked it up.
He's booting back up. When you see something like this, lay him down. He wants to get back. Lay him down. Lay him down.
What do I need to do?
On his back. He's breathing. Okay, let's look at the good. He's breathing, and he's still moving. That's good. Now let him boot up. You control the road. Control the road. Take up space.
Call an ambulance.
It's your life too.
Turn it off.
There we go. So remember rescue. Let's check for any bleeding. Okay. Let's go back to this. Why did this happen?
He reacted very nervously and panicked to a warning from the rider in front of him.
So, yeah, a panic. So when we see this, remember, we're in the brown stage. Brown stage is just to let us know what it is that we should do. So a red stage maneuver, hey, we did it right. Brown stage, we panicked. We failed some skills. Hopefully, it's like, let's say this was the panic, and he kind of slid his rear tire, recaught it, and he's off into a new space cushion and a new escape route, and he's doing fine. We just posted this video. That would have been the perfect scenario for a brown stage. This is a major brown stage where there is injury involved. So we're going to try to learn our best from it. This was a slamming of that front brake. And the thing is, instead of that front tire washing out from traction, it actually grabbed traction. He's got some good tires. Maybe he did some progressive braking enough to where, he's like 1, 2, all the way to 10, right? So 1, 2, grab traction, then he went to 10 right away. So he did progressive braking maybe at the first 2 or 3 points, and then he went all the way. Not good because we're going to go up and over because the weight transfer is going to be a lot. Why do we panic? I don't know, right? So when we see this, what escapes do we really have? We can escape left. We can escape right. If we don't want to hit this guy. Talk on Ricardo's. I would even try to escape here if I needed to, right? I mean, it looks like there's a little drop off right here. But if I needed to, I would try something. But these right here would be good. applying progressive braking, still can't stop in time. Oh no, I can't stop in time. Well, I'm going to go up a little bit past, maybe go past this guy and stop in time. Best thing I could do, right? But right here, we panicked. 1, 2, 3, all the way, up and over. Okay, cool. We did that, right? Learning lessons. Now, the rider that is on the ground no longer can learn from this lesson because now they're just kind of victims to physics and they're a victim to this kind of crash. And so now all they can really do is survive. This rider, all they can do is survive, not much to learn from anymore. But when I said the stank leg thing, his leg was just kind of sticking out. Just watch. So his arm's not moving. His head's probably rolling back. His leg is up. Now, typically when you're fully unconscious, like completely, and your brain is just like, boop, done, like asleep, right? Fully relaxed. Fully relaxed. When you have a head injury, when you get a head injury, like a traumatic brain injury, your body is in a tense moment. It's straight up tense. The nervous system is shooting, it's firing. It's like, what just happened? It's you did a wrong reboot. You didn't hit shutdown. You pulled out the power unit of your computer. Like, it's not supposed to do that. Everything's still trying to shut down. So his leg is still tense because he's having some electrical activity within his I think this might be his right leg. Some electrical activity, so it's staying up instead of, here's the ground, instead of like laying flat, just kind of collapsing. It's like, it's doing this. You've seen UFC fights, right? When they're kind of like stressed out. Yeah, so that's when I was like, oh, that's a head injury. So if you ever come up on somebody and they're just kind of doing that, that's a head injury. And then he just rebooted right there. Incident, which is good. That was it was very quick. In the movies, they tend to like, hey, he's been unconscious for 3 days. Like, that's bad. That's real bad. But this was quick. The breathing. That right there, rebooting. That right there is rebooting. He's not fully aware right now. He's not fully aware. He just knows he needs to get up. Body wants to get up and run and get out of danger zone. So he's not thinking. His prefrontal cortex is kind of still shut off and rebooting. His brainstem and everything is like, okay, get up, get away. Get up, get away. Because whatever happened right here is causing us to be damaged and life-threatening. So if I could just get my body up and get away, we should be safe. Very primal thinking. Prefrontal cortex isn't fully there. And so it can't really tell, oh, crap, I'm having issues. So this is where our buddies, remember what I said, he's now just surviving? Our buddies in this should be able to handle some stuff here. So we're talking about rescue, right? So our buddies need to be remaining calm. We need to ensure our own safety because we don't want to get hit. And we need to make sure our buddy that just crashed, the guy that right here on the camera, doesn't have any major bleeds. No major bleeds. Once again, rescue pack is on sale right now, 25% off. You can choose the glove size you want. Just in case, pack the wound, direct pressure, tourniquet. So we're in the road.
You need me to call help, buddy?
Yeah, you call help. So at this point, on remain calm, you call 911. Just get emergency services en route. Talk to dispatch. Tell them what happened. They're going to get people en route. In America, you can refuse treatment if you want. But imagine if this guy does have an internal bleed and you just never call 911, and if, it's an hour later and he starts having seizures because of bleeding on the brain, more intracranial pressure, when you could have called 911 an hour ago, he's in the hospital and they found it versus found it when he's at home. Or they didn't find it and he just never woke up. So call 911, refuse if you want. He's hopefully going to reboot in time. If not, that's what EMS is there for.
Do you need me to call help?
You should, yeah, just call it.
What do I need to do, Henry?
So remember, he's not fully there. The patient, your buddy that just crashed, is not fully there prefrontal. Can't make decisions. They're going to say stuff. But they're not fully aware. It's a drunk person trying to make decisions. This is why it's so important for everybody that rides to have at least this. It's a rescue card. Okay? It's a rescue card. At least have that. It comes with the rescue pack, but go ahead and screenshot this. Screenshot it. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Screenshot this. 3, 2, 1. Print it out. Whatever you want to do. But we need to be making the decisions. If you're riding with a group of 5 people, one of them only has this knowledge, and they're the ones that crash, what about the other 4? They're not going to be able to help. If all 5 of you have this knowledge, and it doesn't matter who crashes, the rest of you guys will be able to solve and understand. So you're not asking these questions and wasting this time. Control the traffic.
Lay down.
There.
Let's get you out of the road, dude.
So let's get you out of the road. No, let's get people to go around him. Take up space. The road doesn't own the road. We own the road. Take up space for the next hour. Who cares? You're the main character right now. Everyone else is watching this. Everyone else is witnessing this. You're the main character for the next hour, at least. He's hurt. He is in pain. Regular jeans, regular shoes, motorcycle jacket, had a helmet, had gloves. Guys, get the rest too. Andy, yeah. Tell EMS right there. Almost getting hit on my motorcycle. Okay, so an almost. It's gonna be a left turner. There it is. You see how we anticipated? Do you hear the engine braking? Let's get to 200 likes, guys. You hear the engine braking? Listen real quick. Everyone shut up. Oh, let's go back a little bit more. Shh. So engine braking, rolled off that throttle, which is going to cause some braking, some slowdown. Not a lot, right? The most braking you can get is from that front brake, but it's not going to be a lot. It's going to basically roll off the throttle and a little bit of slowdown. It's maybe dropping like 5 miles an hour. But you see how just even that drop of 5 miles an hour, anticipating this stuff, because we went to orange stage, we saw a side of the vehicle right there. Saw that side of the vehicle. Possible another one. And now that the vehicle, he probably just put his hand up. Now that the vehicle is past, oh, that guy probably flipped him off. Yeah. Now that the vehicle is past, we have room. Now imagine if we sped up. We wouldn't have this space anymore.
What are you doing?
There's going to be rain later, Bill? Oof. Bad influence. Here we go. That's the name. Oh, what happened? Was that a burnt brake pad? What was that? Did I hit a button? It just looks like probably a piece of cardboard. Moving on. 616 Krish, big mob ride. There's no real, it's not staggered. Oh. Let's go back a little bit there. How did you miss that? How do you think we missed that, everybody? Were we paying attention to what was in front of us? Were we paying attention to our buddy? Were we swiping right on Tinder on our phone mounted? Yeah. What were we doing here? You guys remember seeing that video? He was like swiping on when he was riding on the interstate. Anyways, gotta watch out for that, buddy. It's not wrong to laugh as long as they're okay. It's a natural human instinct to laugh when danger has occurred, to showcase that things are fine, you know. But maybe things aren't fine for him. So laugh initially, then help. Tim Stanley. I thought this was like a what do they call, like floaters in your eye? I've been having those. I've been like chasing them. I spent 10 minutes yesterday chasing one floater around. Anyways, moving on. Is somebody going to come out in front of us? Oh, we're in a car. So let's see. A motorcycle is going to probably be lane splitting quickly and then crash. Let's see. Am I right? Wrong? No. Straight up impact. So this is where, if you really want to help, go ahead and park your car right here. Park it right there. Put your hazards on. So we can block and we can work on that person. That's going to be a rescue moment, everybody. That's a rescue moment. Let's good practice. Okay, so that person blocked this. Hopefully they put it in gear. Let's see. Yeah, they put it in park. Okay, good people. Good people. Here we go. JT lifestyle. Oh, we got stuck behind a car.
To overtake in such a place, and the results were not long in coming. Nevertheless, the minor problems were overcome.
Oh. Okay. Handle it, handle it, handle it, handle it, handle it. Good job. Good job. So, here's one of the problems when you're passing in the mountains. It's a big problem in passing the mountains because you do need to have straightaway. So, interstates, easier to pass like this, even though it's on a double yellow. I get it. Interstate, you're not really supposed to be doing that. So maybe highways, right? A 2-lane highway.
In such a place,
with oncoming traffic. So found a straightaway. We're going to go ahead and pass because we can accelerate, right? We're going fast. But the problem is we have a turn coming up. We have a nice little squiggle line right there. So turn coming up. So when we talk about slow look, press, and roll, we want to slow down before the turn. We're going to look through it, press, and roll, okay? Trail braking is basically, let's go bring that back up. Trail braking is maintaining slow all the way through, and then we roll, okay? I won't talk about trail braking. Mainly here, what I'm trying to get at is that if we speed up super fast before the turn, we're not going to be able to be at the speed that we need to start the turn. So if we're going super fast, it's like, oh crap, maybe we can handle it, right? But we got an obstacle right here. Puts us in a bad spot. I really like how this guy handled it, though, this motorcycle rider. So JT Lifestyle, you handled it real well. We applied the brakes while it's still straight. We applied it really well. Probably have a really good bike, right? Good ABS. We even applied it on the paint. Interesting. But right here, a lot of people panic. A lot of people right at this moment right here slams that front brake, dumps the bike, or they target fixate probably right here. Right? Either slamming the brake or like crap. Usually that's what happens. What I really like was he understood I need to slow down and I need to be target fixating over here. Target fixate. We need to be target fixating over there. So vision over here and then body handling the bike. Eyeballs there, body, bike. Eyeballs there, body, bike. And that's really what it comes down to when it comes to riding. When you first start riding, it's mind on the bike, mind on the road, mind on the bike, mind on the road. Like there's too much going on in your head. When you practice, especially with the Smart Rider drills, because the main thing with this is, look at that. Look how complicated that can be. Even on the moderates, it gets even worse. But the whole point is that you're getting into your body and you're bonding with that bike. Like the bike becomes your body becomes the bike. So the only thing that you're using your mind for is target fixating where you need to go. So target fixating on the next cone, the target fixating on what the design should be. And you get a phone-friendly version so you can have it on your dash if you want to, so you can actually follow it while you're doing it. The main thing is you want to get your body into the bike, your mind on what needs to be happening, target fixating. Those are two separate things. So your body takes care of the rest. The training takes care of the bike. Your smartness takes care of where you need to go. And that's what I want you guys to get to that point. It takes a while to get to that point. So that's why we practice this. And that's why I really like what this guy's doing right here. Did not target fixate there. Good job, because his mind is over there. Let's get myself bigger there. That's what she said. Mind is there, body's on the bike. So those two things work. So I don't know. I'm just excited about this. This is really good. Let's watch it in full, and you'll see what I'm talking about here. Great job. This was not good, but handling it was good. Very good. Work in tandem. Body and the bike become one. Your mind controls the rest. How you doing, stinkfish? They always made us crash. They almost made us crash. Okay, not always. They almost did. All right, what happens? They come out into our lane. Another car coming around the corner, come out in your lane. Oh. Good job with the braking in the corner. So at this point, I don't want to be in the back. I'm going to move up. I'm going to get out of here. Like, what happened? Because I don't want a car to not pay attention and rear end us. No, I'm getting up front. I'm getting up front. What are we doing? At this point, I don't mind if, like, let's say these people are causing the issue because they're kind of standing in the middle of the road or whatnot. Or what. It's like, get out of here. You're going to cause people to crash. I don't mind you guys yelling that out. Go ahead. But if I want to just take care of my safety, I'm going to do what this guy's about to do. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to get out of there. No, I don't want to be in the back. I'll let the cars get hit. Shaky. All right, what are we going to have here? The red truck's going to cause a problem? How you doing, Fargone? Look at the line of sight, how we can't see around. Let's get off in the lane position 1 or 3. This guy's going to come into our lane. Roll off the throttle, apply some brakes, let him in. Let him in, get into a better position for safety. Okay, that works, that works. New position for safety, very good, very good. Handled it. I feel like I'm having a seizure with how shaky this is. We need some flow state stabilization or whatever GoPro and Insta360 now have. I can't read. Okay. Well, thank you so much, MotoStars. I appreciate the videos. Make sure you guys grab yourself a donut, and I'm about to throw up. I'm back. Whew. We got another video. We got another video. Dun, 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 dun. What's the oh, you don't even want to know, Stink. You don't know how much money I spend on these donuts and pizzas. But grab yourself a donut. Rookies went out, just stole a bunch because today was a little different. Hey, 20 months. Welcome. 20 months. I need to get some chapstick. It's been dry. Woo-wee. Let's get to 200 likes, everybody. Let's get to 200 likes. How you doing, Hikaru? How you doing? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. All right, guys. Should we get going? Should we get going? If you're just now joining the live stream, let's go ahead and hit that pause on the let's pause the music. If you're just now joining the live stream, once again, and I'll say it during the thing because the videos are important here. 20% off of the rescue pack, or 25% off the rescue pack right now. Once they're out, they're out. I don't think I'm going to make any more just because it's a hassle. My main goal is to expand the book. This is 20% off right now. This is just the drills, but I have a book that I'm working on the design right now. So that will be coming out, hopefully. Let me see. Not hopefully. It will come out. It's February now. My goal is by my birthday, July. By my birthday, July 14th. Make sure you guys get me some stuff. Anyways, if you want to hit that join button in the middle of the video itself, it will pop up in the video whenever it comes out. So that's kind of cool if you want to do that. It's only $1. YouTube does take about 50%. So if you want to really support the channel and what we do here, for free, if you really want to do it for free, share, like, comment when the videos actually come out. Super helpful. Super helpful. Follow me on Instagram, DanDanTheFireman on Instagram, DDFM Crew Chief on Twitter or X, whatever it's called. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I know if you can't comment right now during the live stream if you're not a subscriber. I have it on subscriber only. What else? The biggest way to support, the absolute biggest way to support is to sign up for the MTC Rider Academy. It's $120 a year, so $10 a month, but it's all up front right now. You get the course, you get the digital booklets for everything. So the rescue booklet, the Smart Rider drills, the course that I put out, and you're going to get the course when this book comes out. And so it's just going to constantly be evolving. So that's the biggest way to support. It keeps me doing what I'm doing because this is my full-time job. And the more people that we get, the greater chance I can travel and do some stuff. So I can get away from doing YouTube all the time. I can just focus on that. So thank you so much for those of you who supported. Like I said, the best way to do it for free, sharing, commenting, liking. YouTube loves that algorithm. And then watching. So if you really want to, go to my channel, click on the playlist, and just have it play. Put it on your TV, have it play on mute. That's what I do for anybody that I want to support. Motovlogs, I definitely want to do some motovlogs again. That's going to be more for the training that I'm going to be doing. But I think I'll be doing that. I don't know. Like, I used to talk about some stories and stuff I had in the past. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Your grandma's birthday is July 14th. Miss her. Yeah, I miss my grandma too. I might do some motovlogs. Call it Raw DDFM, Ride Along with Dan and the Fireman. I used to do that. I just don't know what to talk about. Typically, it's I like talking about training. So I mean, not a lot of people like that. What kind of stories do you guys want? Hey, we're kind of sitting here. Let's go ahead and put the music back on. We're kind of sitting here hanging out. Like, what would you guys like to hear from me? I got stories. I mean, I got my life stuff, but it's been more of like personal development. Host basic, intermediate, and advanced low speed courses. Bill, you said you were in Tucson, right? You ever have a brown pants moment while riding? No. Well, when I first started riding, you see, like unless it's an open-ended question, I just answer yes or no. Okay, so Bill, well, that's what I want to do. So with the Smart Rider drills, I would love to be able to have a parking lot that I can do this in. The parking lot I currently do it in, it's kind of regulated, but I really want to get and call it the games and bring my timer and see who can do some of these easy ones the fastest. So I really like the first, I think it's the first 5. Yeah, the first 5. So lefty loosey, righty tighty, 2-pole run, bootlace, and the ADOs. Those are my favorite ones to do fast. And then if we really want to, I mean, we can go into some of these crazier ones. But I want to like just do it for time. See who can beat each other. Let's get 5 of us out there. Who has the best time? I think that'd be fun. Podcasts. I do have the After the Ride podcast. I just haven't been doing it. I don't know. I know, like, I get it. It's like I want to do it so people can listen, but that's not why I create content. Like I'm doing these live streams. I love doing these live streams. They're just fun. I like riding by myself, but like the things that I don't really want to talk. I like to listen to the music. I'm enjoying the ride. So maybe at some point I'll get back into creating stuff that's on the bike. I enjoy doing the training. Like I really would enjoy getting like 5 guys together in a parking lot, kind of like shooting the shit and doing the Smart Rider games, the best of 5 type things, I think that would be fun. I think I'd record those, and that'd be kind of like a podcast. You know what I mean? Stacy, you like these lives better than podcasts? And like that's kind of like, the thing is like, if I'm going to do a podcast, it's more like interview. It's not like a Joe Rogan chitty chat kind of podcast. It'd be like an interview. So I'd love to be able to, for a podcast itself, I'd like to interview like a stunt rider, like maybe some content creators, just straight up interviewing them. I don't know. But that's like work at that point. There's some equipment that I'd like to get that can do a live stream out in the parking lot with multiple cameras. There's equipment that are out there. It's about $1,000, plus all the extra stuff I got to do, like all the extra equipment. But it'd be worth it. Gotta hydrate. So, been thinking about it. But to start that off, I'd like to just get a couple guys together to get in the parking lot. Or just, it doesn't have to be a couple guys, just 5 people, including me. No, let's do a team. 2 teams of 3 people. Kind of like treat it like best ball in golf, best time. There's 5 exercises. So the tiebreaker is always the 5th. If both teams get two of the best times for 2 exercises, the 5th one will be the tiebreaker. Kind of compete against each other. I got the timer, I got all that stuff. I got cameras, I just won't do it live. We'll see how it functions. How about that? What about that? My max squat ever was 365 at 146 pounds. Best deadlift was 495 at 148. But yeah, maybe we can get some guys together, Bill. I think that'd be fun. Let's find a Bill, you want to help me find a parking lot? I'll do it on a weekend. Even if it's like not even 5 guys, it's just you and I, let's just go. You have parking lots. Bill, let's message me on Instagram. DanDanTheFireman. Because let's do low commitment right out the gate. Low commitment. I think we got to. Tucson Mall, yeah, but the big thing is liability. So I got to come up with a liability waiver for everyone to sign. And then I remember I tried to do this at one of the high schools, and I had to make sure I had insurance, which I do have insurance. It's just I don't want to be getting hurt. I just don't want to get sued. So be one of those things. Yeah, then we can shoot the shit. Okay, Bill. Very nice. How'd you get that tear in your upper chest? I did a lot of powerlifting. I did a lot of bench press. It's all straight bar. But the moment it happened, I was doing barbell rows. And it just pop. Came out of nowhere. But yeah, it'd be kind of fun to get and just like record it. Like I set up the cameras. It's not live. Multiple cameras. We set up it's almost like doing a pickup game somewhere. We're just kind of like, hey, meet up this time. I got 10 cones. Boom, boom, boom. Two teams. We'll set it up. Kind of like make it up as we go. Kind of like when a bunch of boys got together in the neighborhood with BMX bikes and just, what do you want to do? Type of a thing. Yeah, abandoned businesses, that'd be good. Miranda's big. Just so far. Anyways, guys, we got to jump into this. Pima County Sheriff will always accept bribes. Oh, jeez. All right, guys, we're going to start this. This is going to be a video. So when bikers are in trouble. So I'm going to hit the record button. Here we go. All right, everybody, let's watch When Bikers Are in Trouble. Now, let's see. We're going to split this up in 2 videos. I'm going to start doing that. We'll see how that goes. But this is part 1. So there's sister.
In trouble episode for you.
Okay.
To learn from the mistakes of others.
So positioning, we're an orange stage going through an intersection. Is it going to be a low side? Ooh, into the curb. We got full gear. Very good. Full gear. All right, let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this. What happened here? What happened here? Maybe coming out of a neighborhood, maybe we just started the bike tires a little bit cold. Somebody says it's Holland. Okay.
It's good.
Harry said it's Holland.
Of others, so check this out and
So we accelerated through the corner, maybe cold tires, maybe there's some debris, whatever it is. Multiple factors can cause this. But the main thing here is rear tire lost traction. Why did it happen? Can't really tell from this video because you can't see the road. I don't know the context of it. But how do we mitigate the future problems that we might have from this? Well, we got to acquire and use personal protective equipment. Well, we had to do that before we got on the bike. So hopefully we're doing that. And it looked like we did. We have full gear. Very good. Imagine hitting your knee without gear on that. You know, of course, it's a slanted curve, but ooh, you could break something. Doing better than most in an accident like that if you didn't have gear. All right, here we go. Left turner. Okay, we're turning left. They're going to come out, right? They're going to come out while we're trying to do it. Yep. Ooh, he lifted his leg up. Very good. Very good. Little Honda Rebel. Love those little babies. All right, person wasn't paying attention. They started coming up. At this point, you can either straighten the bike and accelerate past and just make the next turn, or accelerate, but then like really try to turn. That's going to be difficult. So what can we do, guys? Write in the comments. But you notice how he put his leg up? Ooh, that saved probably a fracture to the tib fib right there. Probably saved his tib fib. Good, smart thinking in a situation that was dynamic and quick. Good job. You did the best you could. That's all that matters. Insurance, hopefully take care of the rest. All right. It's a sharp corner. What are we going to do here? Going a little bit wide. There's the ditch. And his head fell off. All right. You guys know what happened there. We went a little too fast. Went a little too fast. Accidentally put it on off-road mode. That will do it. It wanted to go where it was told it needed to be, off-road. All right. Kimimoto and FPV.
Risky getting ahead in this way.
Monostar, stop scaring me.
The rider left himself.
All right, good position. You see that?
A little time to react.
I got something I could say here. I mean, there's a little bit of an impact. Okay, so we should have been paying attention a little bit more because it would have been an orange stage intersection type thing. What else? Left turner, can't see multiple factors. But I wanted to point out this. This is what I wanted to point out. Let's say we're just completely, let's say we're white staged. We're zoned out. We're like, blah, blah, blah. We're just like, daydreaming. We're like, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? But we're in a good position for safety. This is what I'm talking about right here. This is a good position. We have line of sight. We have an escape path right in front of us, and we have a space cushion right now. But we're white zoned. We're not paying attention anymore. Let's say we're not paying attention. It's all red lights. We're supposed to stop.
Speed, the rider left himself.
No lane splitting or filtering. Oh, crap. I just woke up. Just woke up. We're in a position for safety. We have an escape path by default in front of us because we had a good position. Our escape path's in front of us. Space cushion is still pretty good, right? It's right in front of us, just not to the right. Line of sight's really good. Let's say we weren't paying attention right here. Now, if we're in lane position 2 or in the center, right? Let's say we're in the center and we just woke up. We just hit the back of this white car. So this is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about positioning for safety. So when I'm riding behind vehicles, this is what I'm doing right here. This is what it looks like right here. I'm riding behind the vehicle. I got a space cushion right there. I got line of sight right in front of me, an escape path right in front of me. So if I don't do a single thing, I don't do nothing, I'm going to go straight and not hit a car. This is where I'm at. It's a bad lane split. Yeah, it's a bad split. We're not talking about split. We're talking about position at this point. So this is what it looks like. This is what I want you guys to be searching for when you're riding. This is a great vision and view. And if we weren't paying attention, oh crap, now I can apply the brakes, but I didn't hit anybody. But if we're lane splitting, why was this car stopped? We have an issue here. We're boxed in, can't swerve right, can't swerve left. We got to apply really good progressive braking. Bad situation overall. Applied the braking as best he could. Probably brought it down from 45 to like 25. Still a 25-mile-an-hour hit into the side of a car. Oof. 176 likes right now. Let's get to 200, guys. Let's get to 200. Hit that like button. If you're just joining in, you're not gonna get credit for today's class. All right, watch this silver Toyota Camry. Okay.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Okay. Slow it down. Whoa, got a little close there. Got a little close there. Hopefully the person was paying attention. Hopefully the person behind you was paying attention. Maroon Honda. We're in their blind spot. You guys saw the open lane pattern, right? Look at the open lane pattern. You guys are watching this, right? Like when you're out driving and you're watching these videos, do you guys just like start noticing open lane pattern, side of the vehicle? Hey, this should be in orange stage intersections. I just saw the chevrons on that turn. That means it's gonna be a sharp turn. You know, like just all these different patterns. And it's like, I don't know. Like, it doesn't bother me. Like it wouldn't be an issue. I wouldn't be here. You start to do that because you're watching these things. You're starting to watch these things, and it doesn't bother you anymore. You just start taking yourself out of those situations. That's an open lane pattern. We're in their blind spot. They switched over. I know that's what they were gonna do. Either accelerate or let them in. All right, eyes of recording. Ooh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's see this. Let's see that. Okay, we're recording. Buddy's having a good time. Hey, watch out. There's a median right there. And, okay, so his foot. Ooh. Ooh, you can rip your foot off. That's some damage. That's got to be some pain in that right ankle. Probably broke some tarsals, some metatarsals, and some phalanges. Thankfully, he didn't get run over. Not good. Waterford Martin. Watch out, this guy's going to switch into your lane because that's an open lane. Yes, you see that, right? For those of you don't know, that dude stuck behind that black car. There's an open lane to the right. If you were that person, you'd switch over. And as the motorcycle rider, when we see this, play a game in your head. Just be like, I bet you. And this would be kind of cool. So let's say you have a date on the back of your bike, right? She's never been riding. You're gonna bear with me. You're gonna sound like a magician. Don't get cocky. Give me credit. You know, after the fact, like, hey, I bet this guy's gonna come right. He's gonna pull right out in front of me in 3, in 2, in 1, and boom. And they do it, and you're gonna look so cool. Maybe not. I don't know. I've never tried it, but if it works for you, make sure you give me credit. Person's gonna come out right in front of you. And she'd be like, "Oh my gosh, how did you know?" It's like, DanDanTheFireman. She's like, "Who's that?" I'm like, "I don't know. I was kidding. It's all me." You can't do it all the time, so after a while, you'll probably sound like an idiot. You're probably like, "Okay, shut up. I get it. You can anticipate traffic." All right, Chris Botha. Here we go. What do we got here? Somebody coming out?
We want to see what happened.
That's from
earlier,
Park.
but we can spot the enraged driver.
Oh, we got some intersections.
Honked for almost several minutes. When
Oh, somebody behind him?
opportunity shows up, the driver decided to react quite strongly.
Noise is just noise. Ride your ride. Let the idiot be an idiot with his horn. Still honking. Unless like he's trying to get your attention because something fell off your. Whoa!
Come on, pull over!
What for?
Pull over!
What
Pull
for?
over! You're dangerous! You're dangerous,
You
mate!
overtook
Get
me
your-
over
what's your
double
name?
white
Put down
lines.
the clock.
Just go. People have got some balls on them to grab another person. Got some balls. That was very good of him. So on that kind of situation where you kind of juke him, you're like, oh, I'll go straight. Turn like last second, so that guy goes straight and you turn right. Do 3 rights, and he's gonna be confused. See, there's another thing you could do if you have a date on the back of your bike. I don't know, whatever. Moto Bros Moto. Here we go. Oh, Supermoto. Oh, ooh. Look at the face. Why do we wear full gear, everybody? Especially a full face helmet. Why do we wear a full face helmet, everybody? Are we trying to be smart riders? Yes, acquire and use personal protective equipment. If you don't have a full face in this situation, especially if you don't have a beard like this, you're going to lose. You're going to lose your jaw. This beard will protect me, but probably not you. Mine's pretty thick. It's got some cushion. Get a full face with a chin bar. He might not be breathing because he has no trachea and larynx. I'd be pissed, but I'd be double checking him first. Bike is the bike. Care more about him. Check on the dude. Oh, he was concussed. He got up, blood pressure dropped, and he fell down. So when I talk about, especially with the, rescue packs, right? We're rescuing our buddy, quickly assess severity right there, the head injury symptoms. As soon as he got up, blood pressure dropped and he fell back down. So if somebody's in a crash like this and they're like, I want to get up and move, keep them down. Because this right here, secondary injuries, especially to the head. Watch, he's going to get up. You're paying attention, right? He's getting up. And now he's not. The dude is still standing there. I don't care, man. Check on the rider.
You okay?
No.
Yeah.
No, he's not. No, he's not. He has a concussion. All right, crest of the hill. Sharp left turn. I didn't navigate that. Didn't navigate it. Did not navigate it. I look like your dad, but way hotter. Interesting. All right, anyways, this is why I have my phone on my dash, because I want to make sure I know what's coming up. I treat it like it's a video game with the map. So if you, I don't know, Grand Theft Auto, any of the Gran Turismos, whatever it is, you have that mini map. You know what's coming up. So we have a sharp left turn right there. There's the sign right there. Hey, it's on my map. It's gonna show me that there's a sharp left turn or there's a turn coming up. I'm gonna probably slow it down. I see that sign, gathering a bunch of information, crest of the hill. I should probably slow it down. So we're coming up here. We're going 60, and we're having to slow down a lot, but not enough. Look at it. We almost made it. Almost made it. And there's the dump. Ugh. Double check. Make sure you have your phone. That's what I use it for. Play some music here and there, but mainly for the GPS. Even if I know where I'm going, I still want it.
Focus on the road, this rider found out. After changing lanes, he definitely focused too much on the driver on the right.
Okay, get a better position so you can see. Very good. Watch out for the... No, look forward, look forward! Johnny Boy, Tucson, Arizona's. Tucson's, Arizona's. Let's get to 200 likes, everybody. Get to 200 likes. Oof. Look at those handlebars. See the handlebars? See how they're bent up? What do you think caused those handlebars to bend up like that? On a frontal impact. On that frontal impact. Look at those legs. Oh, you could see it in the reflection. Look at his legs. Look at his legs. His femurs hit it. His hands and everything went forward, but his femurs hit. Once again, don't look up bilateral traumatic femur fractures or open book fractures, because this is what can happen. So when I was talking about, hey, let's take a look at this. We have somebody Our space cushion is kind of depleting right now.
Lanes, he definitely
We're coming up to here. Don't like it. There's some brake lights, so we're gonna switch into a better position. We're gonna, move ourselves out of the way. So position for safety. We're gonna move off. So we're looking for escape paths, line of sight, and space cushions. Our space cushion's getting taken away right here. Our line of sight is terrible, and our escape path is to the right, is gone. So we can only swerve left. So you know what? Let's move off into a better position for
park on the
safety
drive
here.
on the right.
So we're coming up to here. He did a head check right there. Pretty cool. We're moving forward. Now he wants to figure out, why is this person going slow? There's nobody really in front of him, right? Doesn't really matter what's in front of you. We have a black car. We have an issue with the tram. Can't really swerve left too well. We can get over that tram pretty well, but we want to do it quickly, right? But we have somebody up ahead. Brake lights. We weren't paying attention because we're looking at the driver, not looking at the brake lights. What's that? Oh, I don't know. So in this situation, what do? We try to, last second, we got to do something. Now he's trying to brake, right? So when I was talking about position for safety, I don't know if was it earlier in this video. Yeah, earlier in this video on that part, right? Where he has a position right in front of him to where if he wasn't paying attention, he would have just kept going straight. So when I'm talking about in the position right here, if we stayed, let's go back just a little bit. Right there. Look at that line of sight. Look at that. You can see way ahead. We're not going to hit this car because, that car's in their lane. What else? Oh, yeah, we have good space cushion, line of sight, and our escape is immediately right up there, right in front of us. So if we stopped paying attention because we looked to our right, what can we do? We could just keep going straight. We want to obviously apply the brakes. We obviously don't want to do that, but, we weren't paying attention, right? I highly recommend paying attention and putting yourself in this situation where you have a better position for safety and for success, to be quite honest. Pay attention and that. But if you aren't paying attention or something happens, something distracts you, you're still in a good position. You don't want to be in a position where you're going to fail, but you know that you can get yourself out of it. But now you have a high risk. Now I got to swerve super far. Now I got to apply the brakes really hard. I have to rely specifically on my skills when hopefully I could just rely on, I don't know, being prepared. So this right here, stop right here in this position. You don't need to be way over here. You can just be right here just in case something happens. Maintain this space cushion right here, maybe a little bit more, right? We're staggered. We're staggered with other vehicles. It's very important. But we went over here, so now we're right behind that black car. Oof. Oof. I think you could do it, Will. Skills test. You could do it. I did it on my Nightster. It was a 1200. Practice your slow speed, friction zone, throttle control, turning. Do the drills. Do the easy ones. If you can do the easy ones. He's trying to do his test in Oregon. If you can do the easy ones, you can handle your test. Angel or not. Okay. Not a big deal. You're way back. I wouldn't be upset. I wouldn't be upset. Hey, it's Grom Squatch. Yeah. Good job on the escape. So we're going through, and it looks like we're going fast. Well, we're going 60. Okay, maybe we are going fast. But that guy shouldn't have been doing that. Thankfully, on a motorcycle, we have an escape right in front of us, very narrow. But don't worry about getting a reaction from them or showing them how frustrated you are. Get yourself into a position for safety first. So get yourself over. 2 hands is going to be the best thing you can do. So having the reaction of this, sure, I get it. Having the reaction of moving over is more important in this situation. Now it's like, if you want to, and then move on. But yeah. Van, that's his name. Looks like California. The concrete highways. All right, we're going slower than the speed of travel. Ooh, nice little hazard avoidance. Good job. That's where swerving comes into play. That's where swerving comes into play. How you doing, Giro? Cuts across all the lanes. Okay, okay. Watch out, watch out, watch out. There you go. Moved over. Not a big deal. They want it. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. I wouldn't be upset. That's fine. Christina Miller, good job with the positioning. Real quick, remember we talked about positioning? Look at that position right there. We have great line of sight. I think this is going to be part 2 of the video. So people that haven't seen the first one, they didn't see the first few examples. But those of you that are watching this on the live stream, thank you for watching this. But that's your line of sight. I know it's a little crooked, but line of sight, the line is supposed to be straight. You can see super far. You're in a good position. So let's do 1, 2, 3. Left, center, right. We're kind of like right here. Good escape to the left. We have plenty of room to the right. We can go straight right here like I just showed. Good line of sight. We have a good space cushion. All these things are really important. Really good job. Let's see what happens here now. Since we put ourselves in a good position, right? Are we locating, assessing, navigating? Let's take a look. Side of the vehicle.
Here we have a situation.
Okay, brake lights.
Has made a rather big mistake.
Stack of vehicles. So something, you know, let's maintain our space cushion. It's not like we can pass anybody because the stack of vehicles. Hopefully nobody behind us hits us. We've got high vis on. Okay, we're good job maintaining your space cushion, Christina. Good job. Oh. Front brake. Front brake. Those are gloves from Walmart. I used to have those when I was a MSF rider coach because they're high vis and my hands are visible to the students. Those are from Walmart. Let's get some motorcycle gloves.
You okay, sir?
Write in the comments what happened.
Hey, are you alright? Yeah. What's your name?
Christina.
Panic the brakes.
I work at Noah's Ark Daycare, and I'm gonna sit with you for a second, okay?
Oh, I like that.
Okay? Yeah.
Yeah, it's over there.
Okay. Alright.
Looks like she's holding C-spine, so holding the head.
Look at your fingers. Can you move your toes? Good.
Must be a nurse.
Okay. Alright.
Why are you wearing a mask outdoors?
Okay. Let's go slow.
I just don't want the gas to leak out of it. I don't want the gas to leak out of it.
It's fine.
Alright, they're getting it up.
There, good job picking it up. That's the right way. That must be a motorcyclist. Don't touch hot parts.
Ride.
It could. There was no frontal impact. Hey, is that it's a Harley.
Brakes, I couldn't stop.
What kind of car was it?
I don't know. They were stopping for a car to turn in here.
Right in front of the post office. There you go. Apply the brakes. Brakes.
My taillight's broken.
Apply the brakes. And that's the thing is a lot of people that help, they don't know. A lot of them don't know motorcycles, so they don't know what the brakes are and all that stuff.
Rail down here.
So sometimes they could actually drop it again. So let's take a look at this. So we were talking about all the anticipatory stuff. So we're talking about planning a ride, locating, assessing, but we have to navigate. We didn't navigate very well. This was a panic. So it's not a red. See, the N is red, but we got the brown. So everything was good. And this is why, as a smart rider, that's the MTC awareness stages. Can we take that off? Okay. Come on. There you go. As a smart rider, we seek and recognize, did a great job. We need to maintain also. We need to maintain our skills. And the way to maintain our skills, especially in this one, is going to be that progressive braking. So practice progressive braking, practice your emergency progressive braking, get a feel for what the bike can do in a parking lot. So we're coming up to here. We panicked. There's that front brake smash, and all of a sudden we start to drop down. Now, if we weren't able to stop in time, we panicked a little bit, right? What other options do we have? Well, we can go over to here. We can try this, but this car's coming in, right? Or that's leaving out. So we could try that, but we got to watch out. It's only going to buy us enough time from this vehicle. So instead of hitting that vehicle, we might hit that vehicle. So it's not really the best choice, but hey, it's an option, right? So this one's still a better choice. Now, if we apply progressive braking, maybe we can stop in time, right? Maybe we could slow down in time and then make a different decision if we needed to. Either way, we have a great position. We have a great space cushion. We're not going super fast. We have multiple options. We could lane split, lane filter, and this is where you understand what your bike can do. And it probably doesn't have ABS. It's an older Harley, yeah. But we can try our absolute best. But what happened was a fistful of brake. And there's the bike. It just dumps down. It lost traction on that front tire. And it just slid and fell. But look at, we could have escaped. Could have escaped that way. That sucks because we had a really good job planning. We just needed to navigate a little bit. Yep. Hopefully no major injuries. Hopefully we're doing fine. Got some good bystanders here.
I don't want the gas.
Good job lifting it up, but the person in front. So if you're this guy, and let's say you knew how to lift a bike and know how to ride because you saw him lifting it up, it's also your job to communicate to this person, hey, that front lever, that's the brake. So when I say brake, like stop, I want you to squeeze that. Watch out for these hot parts. This guy's leg could easily get burned. So when we're at this point, let's go back just a little bit. When we're at this point right here, take your time. If you're this person, he's lifting it up right. He knows what he's doing. Tell this person, hey, I'm going to lift it up. You're going to, that front brake, this is the lever, squeeze it. Okay, cool. Don't touch any of these hot parts. Be careful of that, guys. All right, 3, 2, 1, and then you go. Take your time. Remember, remain calm. Ensure your own safety. We're remaining calm, instead of calling and telling someone to call 911, we're telling these people, hey, this is what we're going to do. This is the procedure. Let's make sure that we're all safe doing it. And we don't want to have anybody major bleeds and quickly assessing these severities. So tell them what to do. Take leadership roles. Because when we get up to here, oh, crap, we're going fast now.
Here, I think. Just want to make sure that looks. My tail light's broken.
It's like they're not in control of the bike. So we got to squeeze that front brake. Or if you knew how to ride, and when you get it up, start straddle walking it. Dino's motorcycle rides. This looks comfy. This looks fun. Looks a little wet. A little muddy. Yeah, a little muddy.
Yep. Ride it down.
Ride it down.
First crash on the beast. Now got to.
Oh, that's a nice looking bike, man. Is that the Pan America? Yeah, it's the Pan America.
Fun.
All right, deviant rider. Okay, the person kind of came out. Not a big deal. Open lane pattern, moving on. This is probably a common situation. We went into the intersection when there's still vehicles there. Maybe we don't do that. How about that? Let's go ahead and turn up this sharpness. It's like, or down the sharp. It's really dark. It's really dark. Okay, she just went. We're going to lane split, even though this guy wanted to move over. Not a big deal. It's a merging area. You got to be watching out for that stuff. Don't get super close. Don't get side by side with vehicles staggered. Ambient adventures. Here we go. Nice headlight, by the way. We got side of the vehicle right there. Oh, you didn't see the black one, did you? I didn't. Did you guys see the black one? The black car? I saw the white one. And you can see it now that I'm paying attention. So there's the black one. I was looking at that one. I was looking at this one. Let's take a quick thought here. Let's take a quick thought. Now that we have this new information. So we know it's the side of the vehicle. Good job braking. Ambient adventures. Let's take something out of the box. Something else we can learn from this. And it's going to be colors. Right? If you're wearing all black at night, you're going to look like the black car. One's if you wear like a white helmet. One's if you wear, I don't know, just even white like white gear. Doesn't have to be highly reflective. What about just being white at night? Yeah, a little bit more visible, just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Having like LEDs, oh, even way better. But think about it. Color. We're not trying to camouflage. We're trying to be white at night. I know how that sounds. We're not trying to camouflage. We're trying to be seen on these bikes. But yeah, side of the vehicle, you see it, but I didn't see the black car until right there. But that should, if anything, should give you an indication. If you see that white car, oh, that's path of travel violation is that's an intersection. That possibly, I need to go into orange. You should be a little bit more orangey, yellowy orange at night because of the different hazards. But once you see that side of the vehicle, yeah, intersection. Planning my ride. I'm locating this hazardous situation. I'm assessing if it's a threat. I'm going to navigate if it is. Oh, crap. Apply the brakes progressively. Not panic. You can stay, oh, crap in your head, but your body needs to do the right thing. Guy tries to run riders off the highway. Okay, cool. All right, buddy. Hydrate. So what do we do in road rage, everybody? Let the idiot be in front of us. So accelerate past, let the idiot be in front of us, so that way we can anticipate and we can maneuver around the idiot. And they just want to be in front too. If they have an open road, you're good. But we're doing the person in front's version of road rage, where we're kind of blocking people. Not smart, especially when you're on a motorcycle. Law of gross tonnage, you're gonna lose. Let the idiot go. Oh, you're welcome, Motostars. I know he was about to say thank you for watching. But, guys, remember, we do have the rescue pack and everything. But Cardo, links in the description for a discount. But make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, like, all that stuff. Catch us on the live streams on Thursdays. With that said, hope you guys ride safe, be safe. Grab yourself a donut and get out of here. All right, look at that. Woo-wee. How's everybody doing today? Everyone having a good day? Let's go to my office. Let's go to my dorm. There we go. Hanging out in my dorm room. Because I'm stuck here for another couple days. Because I gotta be editing. Yeah, let's turn that down. Gonna be editing. Oh. It's nighttime here. Johnny, nighttime for you. What are you doing? Like a Dr. Disrespect stream? How you doing? Still got some donuts. Still got some donuts. Dr. D, is he streaming right now? He said he was going to do a Tarkov stream today. Nah, he's not. It's not streaming yet. He says he said he was. He just got his nuke yesterday, by the way. That was really cool. I was there live watching it. Gotta run, Bill. See you later, man. Let's figure it out. Let's do some low commitment, having some fun type stuffs. He's doing he's been streaming all week. He streamed Tuesday, got level 15, did Monday, did yesterday. We'll see if he does tomorrow. He sent me info on IG. Nice. Probably went to my requests. Probably. I don't know. I don't see it. I don't see it. Oh, geez. I got some that are like 52 weeks old, like over 77 weeks ago. Uh-oh. You sent me info on IG. I don't have it, buddy. Uh-oh. I can't find it in my request. My opinion on Abate. I don't know how to say it. Abate. Yeah, some of them are just not functional. The one here in Arizona does pretty well, or at least Tucson. Yeah, Z and Destroy got the but remember he got some reses. He got maybe 20 kills the whole 6 matches, and they got 100. But still, if it wasn't for Dr. D, there would be no Z and D. Can you ride in Tucson right now? Is the weather suitable for? I don't know. I have to check. He's still better than Tim. Yeah. Timmy Tendas. What is everybody gonna do this weekend? Everybody having a good time? Everyone have anything planned? I might go to the arcade. Is it getting worse? Well, my back's been hurting, so I guess, man, I wonder if my back's been hurting because of the weather. Am I getting that age? Can't wait to get your endorsement. I think it's that age. God. Scared to fail on the test. Hey, let's get that out of your head, buddy. Will, let's get that out of your head. If you've been practicing, if you can pass it, if you can find the test, like for Arizona, it's basically tight turn. It's a tight right turn. It's a straight line weave, like with 4 or 5 cones. It's a U-turn within a 20 to 25 foot box, depending on your CCs. You have to be able to brake a 20 miles an hour, and then 12 to 18 miles an hour braking, and then same thing for swerving. If you could do all that separately in a parking lot, if you could just do a U-turn within, if you can do a U-turn within basically 2 parking spaces, you got the U-turn. If you can do a tight turn, without going wide, just like maintain a quick tight turn, you should be fine. Straight line weave, pretty easy. Set up some cones. I think you'll be fine. If you could do that all by yourself, you got it. Get it out of your head. And if you're stuck in your head, that means you're not in your body. So it means if you're stuck in your head and you're thinking about it, it means you just need more practice. Just more practice. If the anxiety is there, just keep practicing. Just keep practicing. Have I tried cold ice baths to recover your body back? No, but stretching, man. Stretching has been such a big thing. Once my back is 100% again, I think I'm switching to kettlebells. Just doing a simple kettlebell and body weight. And then so body weight, kettlebell. Those are the 2 resistance. I'm going to either get into hot yoga or there's a mobility program that I want to get into. And that's it. Cardio. And then I'll do some hill. Not hill. Yeah. HIIT. I'll do HIIT, but I would like to find a hill to do it on. Some sprints. That's it. That's all I want to do. Kettlebells, you could do a lot with that. There's a lot. Body weight, a lot. That's all the resistance you really need. Unless you're trying to do something else. But for me, I just want to stay limber, pain-free, have some strength. Like suitcase deadlifts, those are fun. Like today I went working out and I was just doing farmer carries with 45 pounders and just walking. And like my body feels good. My traps feel good, arms feel good. My back was feeling, like low back was feeling good, core was feeling good, legs were feeling good. And then I was playing around some kettlebells again. I'm like, yes, I need to get back into this. Because the thing with machines and like, even like free weights, because kettlebells are, even with like dumbbells, like it's almost like even compound stuff. It's one linear plane of motion. I was a power lifter, so I mean, I'm at the point where it's like I want everything used. Like if I like manual labor type stuff. Like the best strength I've ever had, the best mobility, the best everything I ever had was when I was firefighting, and that was all manual labor. Loading hose, dragging hose, sledgehammer drills, forcible entry with an axe and Halligan, ladder, roof operations, firefighter survival. So carrying, like, dragging dummies with full gear on, like my joints felt great. Everything felt great, felt strong. And then I went into, like, yeah, we're just going to work out. And it's just very segmented. And I think kettlebells, man. I think I want to get back into it. I used to. Sandbags was a big one. Sandbags, kettlebells, all that stuff. But I really want, I think there's a lot I could do with just, like, I think two 10-pounders, two 20-pounders, two 30-pounders, two 40, like, just keep going, like, to 50. That's, and, like, there's so much you can do. It's expensive, but we'll see. Process some firewood, yeah. That's, whew, I used to tire and sledgehammer, tractor tire and sledgehammer. Flip the tire, hit the tire with the sledgehammer, 10 each arm, overhead and then to the side like a bat, basically, to practice your. So I lift it up and push it against the wall and then hit it. To practice forcible entry. Get a 1.5-inch hose, so it's a 50-footer. Basically battle roping it. Man, that was good. Lots of shoveling, yeah. That will do it. Shovel into a wheelbarrow, walk the wheelbarrow, dump it, shovel it back in, walk it, dump it, shovel it back. Oh my gosh, that's a workout right there. I'm sure there's rules. I mean, there's some decibel rules and there's some EPA rules, I'm sure, when it comes to that wheel, but I don't know. I just keep it stock because I know when it's the destination charge on some of these bikes when you buy them new, it's because they're making sure that it's legal, which is a weird thing. But when I buy it stock, it's just, there it is. I haven't changed my exhaust on this on my current bike, but I did on the Harley, and I never really cared. I never cared. I mean, Shoei's great. I use Voss because they are ECE, and they're cheap. They're definitely, I mean, I could definitely tell the quality between a Voss and my Shoei Hornet, but I mean, there's also a difference of $200 to $300 between that. But to be honest, at this point, I'd probably save up. But if I'm looking to buy all gear, I'd do that. I'd get a Voss. Guys, I gotta go to the bathroom. And I think that's a good indication that, it's time to get going and edit some stuff because I got some videos for this weekend that I want to put out and see how this is all going to function. So with Voss, VOSS, V as in voila. That doesn't really help. But right there, Blade of War. There it is. But I gotta go tinkle and drain the bladder. But with that said, hope you guys ride safe, be safe. I'll see you guys later.